very drastically.
I went to prom and then the next day flew out to LA and recorded my EP.
You are back at Clever Friends. I am Jocelyn Davis, and today I'm so excited to have on the show and really introduce you guys to, for the first time, at least at Clever, DAYA. Welcome to the studio.
Thanks for having me, Jocelyn.
So I have to tell you that when we were talking in our big team meeting yesterday about the fact that you were coming on the show today, I mentioned the title of your single, Hideaway. Yeah. Everyone started freaking out. They're like, oh my gosh, I love that song. Who is she? Where did she come from? And your song is getting a lot of play out there.
No, it definitely is. It all started with SiriusXM actually, which was incredible. They picked it up so early, hits one, and then people I think picked up on it from that, and people across the whole country have heard it and tweet at me, and it's just been growing and building so quickly.
Well, I think it's a song that so many people really relate to, and I feel like lyrically it's so strong. Even the way it sounds, it's such a good song.
We
really do love it.
Thank you.
Crazy enough, where were you a year ago? What were you doing?
I was just chilling, junior year.
Of high school, by the way, guys.
Picking my classes for my senior year, starting to think maybe about colleges or just being involved in AP classes, and then all of a sudden, April of my junior year, I released Hideaway, and it was crazy when it came out. The whole community was so supportive and everything, but I wasn't sure the extent that it would go, and it's just been, taking off, and it's amazing. It's honestly so crazy for me.
Such a good, pleasant surprise, and I know the audiences are loving it too, but how did you get to that point? Had you been making music for a long time, your whole life?
Yeah, I've been playing the piano since I was 3 years old.
And you're classically trained, right?
Yeah, in the piano and vocally. So I started taking voice lessons around age 10 or 11 and was doing performances, doing covers, and anything I could find around my community and taking lessons. And then I started writing 12, 13, a couple years ago, and then I went out to a songwriter session. I was invited by a mutual friend of mine, and he lives in LA with his buddies, and we got together for a songwriter session, and we wrote 6 songs by the end of the weekend, and Hideaway happened to be one of them. So we were we love this song, we love the message. And we took it to someone who's been in the industry for years, and he was like, I love this song, and I want to push it to radio and manage you as an artist. So
and you're like, what?
I was like, excuse me?
So literally, less than 6 months ago, all of this is happening.
Yes,
your life has changed.
Yes,
I
literally
drastically.
went to prom, and then the next day flew out to LA and recorded my EP.
But here's what's so cool about you.
2 lives.
Here's what's really, really cool about you is that it sounds like you have been training for this moment for a long time. It's not like this just happened overnight. I think people tend to think whoa, this is just an overnight thing, but you've been working really hard, right?
Yeah. I've always known that I kind of want to do music as my career, and it's always been a huge passion of mine. So it's just incredible that this is coming. My dream from when I was a little girl is coming true.
Oh my goodness, and I love that you have such a big family. One of 5 sisters, and now
5 girls.
Now you're out on your own. This is your college experience.
It is.
What has this been like for you?
It's crazy to get away. I love the independence. Sorry, Mom. But sorry. But no, I love it, and they're all so supportive of me too. So.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy. You have an EP that's out as well. People are listening to Hideaway, but are the rest of the songs similar, or what's kind of the vibe of the EP?
Yeah, some are really upbeat like Hideaway, and then some are more ballady type, and that's kind of what I came from. So I used to do Adele covers and Beyonce's If I Were a Boy, I did all of those R&B soulful type things, and that's what one of the songs, Back to Me, is on my EP. And then a couple of the others are upbeat, like I said, and then some chill, laid back ones. So, it's just a mixture of everything.
Yeah, how do you describe, do you feel like you fit into a genre, or what kind of musical vibe are people going to get from your voice and your music?
I think mainly pop with some R&B and indie influences.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. And obviously you've heard from, probably a ton of people because of the radio play. Is there anyone that's reached out to you that you've been shocked by, that you couldn't believe they heard your song, whether it was just in a really remote location, or it was someone famous or someone you respect a lot?
Yeah, I've been watching Tyler Oakley's videos for a really long time. He's tweeted me multiple times about it.
That's amazing. That's a great endorsement.
Yeah, he's included my songs on his Spotify playlist, and so he has like his whole fan base, which is huge on Twitter, and they're all like following me and everything. So that was really cool of him. He's amazing. And then just some other people here and there who have tweeted about it, and I'm just like, wow, is this really happening right now? This is so surreal.
Well, it really is happening. I have to read a few of these things. You've had 2 million streams of the single so far. Billboard magazine, which is the biggest thing in music, called Hideaway, your single, a quote, atmospheric pop dance nugget. Anything with the word nugget I am into. Perez Hilton loves the song.
Yeah.
I mean, the accolades go on and on. What's next for you? Like, what do you want to do? What's your goal in the next year?
I hope to keep making music that people love, and probably release an album next year, and we'll probably be writing for that in the next couple weeks, and then I'll hopefully be releasing a music video sometime soon.
Oh my goodness, for Hideaway?
Yeah, for Hideaway.
What are we gonna see? I love music.
I'm not gonna give anything away yet, but it's gonna be very exciting, and we're all putting our heads together to make it amazing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Who would you say is your dream collaboration? Is there an artist that you just throw it out into the universe? It might happen.
Yeah. I love Sam Smith. I love his songs, and I really respect him as an artist. And I love Ed Sheeran, I love The Weeknd. I mean, the list just goes on. Honestly, like, I would meet all these people and collaborate with them in a second. So.
Yeah, and all really talented people that have worked hard for years. Like Sam Smith, just a few years ago, he was, big overseas, but no one here in the States
no one knew him.
And now he's like Sam Smith.
Huge.
How important is it to you as an artist to be writing your own music?
I think it's really important that it's authentic and it comes from the heart. I think I did a lot of co-writing, and some of the songs were written for me, but we all talked about general concepts of the songs. So I think that's the most important part, like what I want my album to be, what the main theme of the album is, and or the EP. And I think that's important to like decide that mutually.
When you're like getting the inspiration for your writing sessions, what really like tends to speak to you?
I just think, honestly, I have like a different outlook on life now, and I try to find inspiration in a lot of things and just have like a more artistic approach to everything in my life.
Love it.
Yeah.
Well, you're super talented. What's
Thank
your secret
you.
talent that we don't know about? Because you already
My
have so many.
My secret talent?
Yeah, like what's a weird secret talent you have?
Weird secret. Okay, in the 7th grade, don't judge. There was a talent show, and I brought in my keyboard, and I like started playing but upside down. And so I was like playing 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton, because I love that song. And I was literally just like, I put the keyboard out, and everybody was like, oh, she's gonna play a song. And then I like went under and like played it, and it was the weirdest thing, but like it actually worked.
So you can play not only the piano, but an upside down keyboard.
Yeah.
Next time you come back, you have to bring that.
I'll do it for you guys.
Okay.
I'll do it for you guys.
And I love that you mentioned Tyler Oakley. Are you a big YouTube fan? Do you watch a lot of stuff on YouTube?
Okay, Miranda Sings is my favorite YouTuber.
Can you collab with her?
I would love to.
Tori Kelly just collabed with her too.
She's amazing. Oh, but they're both amazing.
Both of them. You guys need to do a trio thing.
Yeah.
Who else do you love? Miranda, Tyler.
I mean, a lot of people. Troy Sivan just came out with an EP. It's great.
Which Taylor Swift endorsed, which is kind of a big deal.
Huge. Yeah. He's amazing. And the fashion vloggers.
There's so many to choose from.
Right?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for coming into the studio. It's so nice to meet you.
Yeah,
and
good to meet you too.
Everyone here at Clever is excited about your music, so please keep doing what you're doing. And you guys stick with us right here for all the latest. Thanks for watching.
Thank you guys.
See ya later. Before you go though, click to the left to see the new episode of Totally Clever. It's about celebrity hair ink blots. Crazy. Then click to the right to see us take on the Kylie Jenner lip challenge.